Hey everybody, this is Carsillo, still here at the SEGA booth with Erica Mason, who's the senior brand manager, and we are here in front of the Vanquish booth. How you doing, Erica?
I'm very good. It's been a great show so far.
Very cool. Vanquish, of course, a very highly hyped game, awesome third-person shooter, it looks like. Tell us a little about the story about Vanquish.
It basically takes place in the near future. There is a shortage of resources on the planet Earth. All the countries are fighting for these scarce resources. And if you've seen the teaser trailer, you'll see that Russia actually attacks the United States. San Francisco is blown up in large part, and that's where the story begins.
Tell us a little bit about the weapons that you can use in Vanquish. I noticed that when you change weapons, the gun morphs, but what kind of guns are there in the game actually?
There is a huge variety of guns that you can find and pick up as you progress in the game. You always hold on to 3. One of the interesting things, it's not exactly a weapon, but one of the really cool things about the game is actually the suit that the main character Sam wears. It's equipped with all kinds of cool technology. One of the things that I really like is the augmented reaction system that actually allows him to boost but also slow down time. So Vanquish is really, like you said, it's a shooter, but it's fast, it's fluid, and it's frenetic. And this augmented reaction system actually allows you to slow down time. So really put yourself in the middle of this awesome flurry of action.
Very cool. Now, is there possibly online multiplayer for Vanquish?
Vanquish is a single-player experience. Mikami-san and the team over at Platinum Games do a fantastic job creating single-player experiences, and we wanted them to concentrate on what they do best.
And for what systems can we expect Vanquish to be released on?
It's coming out for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, and it's coming out October 2010.
This is Carsillo, and we are here at the Ubisoft booth at E3, and we're taking a look now at Shaun Skateboarding. I'm with Nick Harper, who's the creative director. How you doing, Nick?
I'm great, thanks.
Well, tell us now about Shaun, because we've seen his snowboarding games, of course. People forget that sometimes he's actually also a very accomplished skateboarder. So where was the inspiration for him to say, you know what, I'm going to get off the mountain and go into the city streets?
Well, you know, Shaun's been skateboarding as long as he's been snowboarding, actually. And he is a X Games gold medalist in skateboarding. Obviously, snowboarding is his main profession, and the Olympics is much more famous than the X Games, I would say, and there is no Olympic skateboarding right now. But nevertheless, you know, when we spoke with Shaun about doing a skateboarding, he was like, oh, that's awesome.
Now, the thing is that this isn't just a straight-up skateboarding game. It's not just a bunch of ramps and everything. You actually have a mission to kind of revive the city that you're in. Talk about that.
Yeah, well, in the game, you skate to create your own twisted reality. By that I mean, when you do skate tricks, the world transforms around you. So the world revives, but more than that, you make ramps appear, you make half pipes grow, you can bend the environment to make your own unique skate park. So obviously, when we had this concept, which we thought, well, you know, it's really interesting, and the consumer test showed that people were really into it as an idea, we obviously had to find an explanation for it. So we thought, well, why would I have a world that was kind of lacking in skateboarding and that I was trying to transform into something that was more skate-friendly? And we thought, what if there was this world that was controlled by this organization, a ministry, this authority that, for whatever reason that they believe is right for society, they've removed fun and passion and risk from the world, you know? So as a result, it's created this kind of stagnated society that's really lacking in the enthusiasm and the dedication that you get when you're really pushing yourself in a specific sport, such as skateboarding.
And on what systems can we expect to see the game?
So the game is on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 and PC, but there's a totally different SKU which is also on the Wii, so the Xbox PS3 game is basically the same game, a different machine, but the Wii is a totally different game that's really tailored more toward the Wii audience, the Wii console.
And when can we expect to see it on store shelves?
So Shaun Skateboarding comes out in fall 2010.
This is Carsillo here, and we're at the Ubisoft booth for E3, and I am with Stuart White, the producer for Ghost Recon Future Soldier. Stuart, how are you doing today?
I'm great, how are you doing?
I am fantastic. I just saw an awesome demo where we saw the Jack of Clubs being taken down, and it is just unbelievable. So I guess the first question is Future Soldiers, but it's not the too distant future. What kind of tech are we going to see in this game?
So the tech that we're most excited about is called optical camo. It really is nanotechnology built into the suit for these guys that basically allows them to bend light so away the only thing you see is their silhouette.
Now, I saw it kind of fade in and out every now and then. How reliable is this going to be when you're trying to be stealthy with the nano camouflage?
So any sort of light bending technology that gives the player the upper hand when it comes to being seen has a chance to be overpowered, right? So we want to make sure that the player doesn't get into a scenario where it's too powerful for them. So anytime you shoot, anytime you run, anytime you have water dripped on you, your optical camo is not going to function like it should, right? So you have to worry about that. Also, the bad guys are going to have counter technology. They're going to have thermal vision, so they can see through your optical camo, so you got to watch out for those guys.
Now, of course, you play as one ghost, but the ghosts always travel in packs. Is there going to be a co-op for this?
Definitely. The entire campaign structure can be played 4-player co-op. We're really excited about that fact.
And what about it? Is there a versus multiplayer?
Of course. We have to give a lot of different maps, a lot of different game modes to the multiplayer community. We're very thankful that they love our game. We want to make sure that we provide them what they're looking for with just a little bit extra, right?
And for what systems can we see Ghost Recon Future Soldier?
Oh, there's going to be a lot. It's going to be 360, it's going to be PS3, it's going to be PC. We're also happy to announce the new Nintendo DS platform, 3DS, right? And finally, there will be a version on the Wii.
Fantastic. And when can we see it on store shelves?
We're looking right now at March 2011.
Hey there, everybody. We are here at the THQ booth at E3 on day 2. I have the distinct pleasure now of talking with Jason Vandiver. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
All right. We are here in front of the WWE All-Stars game. First off, it looks a lot different than a lot of other wrestling games that we've seen before from you guys. It's a lot bigger, a lot more stylized. Can you talk a little bit about that?
So yeah, we went with a more stylized approach to make it more accessible to maybe the lapsed WWE fan that hasn't played a game in a while, the SmackDown series. We want to make it more accessible to a wider audience, from kids to adults, maybe get some parents playing with their kids, bring them back into the WWE franchise.
Now, it's called All-Stars, but it's not just about current All-Stars. There's also All-Stars from the past. As you see in the background, folks, you probably got to see the Rock versus John Cena. How many past and present All-Stars can we see in this game, possibly?
So today we're only showing Rock and Cena, but we've got a wide range of wrestlers from Legends to All-Stars. Can't talk about the specifics of the numbers or anybody else at this time.
When can we expect to see WWE All-Stars on shelves?
Early 2011.
Hey everybody, this is Ray Carsillo here at E3 Day 2. We are here at Bigben Interactive with Olivier, who is the Vice President of North America and Japan for Bigben. How you doing?
Very good, thank you. What about you?
I'm all right. I'm a little tired. I just got off your Wii Fit exercise bike, the Cyber Bike, and it's a very interesting game in terms of gameplay as well as in terms of getting in shape. Tell us a little bit about the bike.
Yeah, the bike. So it's probably one of the biggest accessory ever launched on the market for a video game. It's a full-size exercise bike that plugs into the Wii, and you can play along the game. The game is interesting with 18 different tracks, 4 different vehicles that you can drive. One is a helicopter, one is a bicycle, a submarine, or a mine cart.
Now the question is that now, for somebody for different people with different weights, how much can the bike actually take in terms of like punishment?
Yeah, we rated the bike for 288 pounds, so that would carry most people. When I say 288 pounds, that's for safety, so it'll actually carry more. It's been tested for safety, for fitness equipment, for toy and everything. So the stuff is plenty stable. It's a real exercise bike.
And what would the Cyber Bike retail for here in the States?
We're looking at a $200 retail price. Yeah.
Now, unlike most things for the Wii, this one you actually have to plug into the system. Is that correct?
Yeah, this one plugs into the Wii. So there is a cable that goes from the bike into the Wii, and that's how it functions.
Very cool. And has there been a release date set for the Cyber Bike?
Yeah, we're talking to a bunch of people about that. So it's still up in the air, and there's still a lot of details that need to be defined. So we haven't announced a release date yet.
All right. Well, make sure then we have to keep an eye out for it, especially if you're trying to get back into shape. It's a fantastic accessory from Bigben. Olivier, thanks for your time.
Thank you.